onefootflipper.
Hello, and today I am not showing my face.
Oh no, you need to show your face.
Okay. Today I'm showing my face. I'm sorry. We are going to garage sales, and as you can see, it is 6 in the morning. All right, welcome. We are in the QT. We're in the QT. There's some breakfast sandwiches, some egg rolls, sausages.
Sorry, I couldn't resist keeping some of this stuff. Oh, let's look at these things that I just walk right past without looking at. Instead, go over and look at some Yahtzee game that's not going to be worthwhile at all. Hats, why would I look at hats? Just walk past those, Paige. All that stuff on the ground is kind of scaring me that I might fall over on it.
Don't step on that.
And I just hit it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I should have got that out of the way. I'm trying to put, those are golf club covers.
Oh, how much are they?
These?
I have,
They look like
$10 for all of them.
How many of them? How many are there, Jules?
these are golf clubs.
Can you count them, please? They're not
Yes.
They look like puppets.
Can you just please count them, Julie? I still haven't listed those.
5,
Although I guess it is off season.
There are 6 in here.
Okay, we'll do that.
I know, but I don't have the red one. Only got the mustard.
Oh, here's where all the fancy stuff is hidden.
Yeah, all the fancy stuff's in here.
All the chickens.
All the chickens in the glass, and oh, I see a Julie Christmas present right there. Do you see it? Do you see it?
Glass kitty.
The cat. How much do you want for the kitty? Most of the fancy stuff was too expensive to flip, so we just ended up buying something for my daughter.
Yeah, they're bobbleheads. Those two.
I would feel good at 10 for the cat, but not at 15.
Okay, well.
Could you wrap it up before my daughter sees it?
Would you just have like a grocery bag?
Something, yes. I just don't. Jules, go look over there. Please look at other stuff. Paige here, the 1 foot flipper. I think I'm going to have to start taking some of my own advice. My last video did a deep dive into low dollar cards, looking at various models, numbers, including my own, and I've thought about it more since then, but I'm not going to bore you with card stuff first. Let's look at a few sales here. Sold a Flames of War Devil's Charge rulebook, $16.19. Yeah, most of these are just going to be pop-ups because I shipped most of this stuff this morning. It's already packaged. A Pokemon Evolving Skies Pokemon Leaf Center scheduled promo poster. $13.59. This isn't the sort of thing you can get easily. I used to work at a gaming store, and sometimes there were extra posters, and that's where I was able to get such an item. Books can still be good. A lot of 4 EAA aircraft books. Wood tips. This is for building experimental aircraft. $17.99. I got these books for basically free. I think there were multiple sets of books that were actually specialty books like this that would sell, and the guy was like, "Oh, $2, take all the books," and I took all the books. And I believe I've gotten $50 out of the other ones so far already. Pink Floyd Metal EP, $18.99. Second time in a week and a half I've sold that same record. Mattel Blocus replacement parts, $4.48. This is a good Goodwill bins pickup because you will find these games in the Goodwill bins that aren't worth selling, like Blocus or Blockus, however you say that. But the pieces will sell. And the pieces will oftentimes be still in the little plastic bags because nobody ever played the game. Just grab the pieces. Leave the rest of the game behind. So what I've been thinking about is that I think I'm going to stop sourcing cards completely. I may even stop listing cards because I've got tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of cards here. But when I looked at it, and I looked at what percentage of my income they are, and how much money I can make per hour selling cards, I'm not sure if selling those $1.99 cards are worth my time anymore. It's definitely worth my time to ship the ones that are already listed, but I don't know if listing any more of them is a worthwhile pursuit, because I can generally make more per hour selling literally anything else. Like this Rush Hemisphere vinyl record, $27.99. You know, my card that takes about the same time to pack as one card does, but instead of selling for $2, $27.99. Flames of War, German standard KFZ 250. It's a tank or a vehicle of some sort, still sealed, $19.99. So I'm seriously considering not listing any more cards, and I think I'm just going to start bulking out my remaining cards that I haven't gone through yet. I'll probably start making those available in big boxes in the Facebook group. Link to that down below. I sold 3 separate trays of Wargame vehicles to 2 different buyers. All of them, though, surprisingly enough, being the same price each, $58 and some cents. Oh, that's the wrong, yeah, 3 separate ones, 2 separate buyers. I may not ship these today because they don't need to go out until like Tuesday. It's a Thursday night right now. A lot of times the guys who buy those will end up buying another one over the weekend or another one a day later, and I'd rather just ship them together. Here's something, 2 tiny little figures. These things that you're seeing up there, they're this big. These are Warhammer Orc 10 bots. A lot of 2 of them painted, $49.99. It's because they haven't made these things, I don't know, since the early 90s. I'm not even sure if they're in the game, the Warhammer game anymore, but people still want them. Another Warhammer thing, Man o' War Orc Big Chukka, $9.99. I've got quantity on that. I've got 8 of those things, so now that one is sold at that price, the other 7 will also sell. That's also for another thing of Warhammer that they just don't make or support anymore. So the prices for everything that says Man o' War is good. Another book. Not all books are terrible. Snow White. It's a pop-up book, $9.99. And I showed pictures of every single page of it because all the pages worked. I probably put more effort into that listing than it was worth for a $10 listing, but it did sell. Rush Moving Pictures LP, $13.99. I don't know why Rush sells for so much more than Styx does. I like them about the same. They seem really similar to me, but I'm sure somebody's going to tell me how I'm completely wrong on that. Rush Fly By Night, $37.99. See, Rush is $15, $28, $38, and Styx is like $3.99, $4.99. Dog Bowl, Ursula Dodge Designs Puppy Love Signature Stoneware Dog Bowl, $11.99 with the shipping plus shipping, which was higher than the cost of the item. So yes, people even buy dog bowls. This one I'm waiting for payment, but I'll pop it up because if they do pay, it won't end up making the next video. A Warhammer Fantasy Supplement Realms of Chaos Unpunched, $80.99. These box things that say Warhammer on them can be big money. But you know what's not big money? Wooden stamps. It's never Kathy time here. I have probably 100 pounds of wooden stamps, and I am really, really wanting to be rid of them. I might start offering those up by weight too in the Facebook group. Sons of Grumpsh, a Forgotten Realms Dungeons & Dragons item, $21.99. That is more than most of the things like that because it's a really skinny little book that probably only had a $10 MSRP. But for some reason, that one is way higher than the others. Hey, I actually have this here. Flames of War East German dice set. About time you show them a real item. $7.99. I'm not sure what makes these dice East German, but they sold to a repeat buyer. Huge, I'm going to pop this up and show it. Huge lot of 28 cassettes, Country Gospel, Loretta Lynn, Jimmy Swaggart, and similar. I bought 2 cases of cassettes to get the cases because the cassettes in them were bad, but I still lotted all the cassettes up, and somebody eventually bought them for 12 bucks. And I think I got 15 each on the cases. So not bad for $3. What else do we have here? Studio 18, it's a crafting thing, sunflower and bee, cross stitch kit, $3.23. I have quantity on this and several similar things like it. I only paid $0.25 per at a garage sale, so yeah, they're a lower dollar item, but I also make a little bit on the shipping because it goes out at 4-ounce rate, but I charge $5.39 for everything that's first class, regardless of what rate it goes out at. Oh, I did have Rush Fly by Night here. There's the expensive one. No idea why this one's $38.99 when that's one of the most expensive LPs I've ever sold. So as I was saying, this basement is really getting out of control, even though it's actually improving. I'd be just stuff everywhere. Can I go to the bathroom? No, there's golf clubs in the bathroom. Can I play golf? Not at all. Got a cooler. You know I love coolers. Shelves stacked up with hobby items. Am I keeping them? Am I selling them? I don't even know. I need to make decisions on lots of things like that. Photo station and record testing station. Video game. More shelves, albums, craft gourds. Just got some new craft gourds in. Got the biggest one I've ever seen, 32 inches around. That one's probably going to sell fast. Wooden stamps. Look, it says Kathy Time on there. That's a custom SKU, but it's never Kathy Time here. That's never going to sell. VCRs, Fisher Price boats. Don't buy those. They're bad. Sony stereo, Christmas ornaments. Take a look at this mess in the middle. Look at all this. Then we get to finally the more sane looking area of labeled totes with locations on them where you can probably even find the stuff. And it just keeps going all the way around to here. About half the stuff in this basement needs to go. It's either bad inventory, personal things that I haven't made decisions about, or hobby items that I have far too many of compared to my involvement in the hobby. All of that needs to be pared down to make more room because I need more room to work down here. This does, I can't even list items down here. There's no room for a desk. So I list upstairs. Just take the pictures down here. So I'm sure some of you have worse situations like this. Tell me about them in the comments. Okay, now that we're back, Yuo here would like to apologize to American Arbitrage for claiming that he worked at Whataburger, when everybody knows that American Arbitrage was not in and out material. He has never worked at Whataburger. He has only eaten them. So now that we've got that cleared up, I think that's everything I've got for today. I'm gonna draw the winner of the giveaway in my next video because I simply forgot to do it before I started filming and I don't have any easy way to do it in the middle of it. So we'll do that on the next video. Like, subscribe, join the Facebook group. Hope to see you again soon. See, Jules, I couldn't find this thing when you were little, but I found this thing like 15 times since you've gotten bigger.
I know.
Since you've gotten too old for it.
Anymore.
Mm-hmm.